Washington football addicts, baby. Let's go. Washington football addicts. We've been repping for years. Always keeping it real. It's Rod, Steve, Devin, Phil. We talking about latest deals and what goes on the field and happenings with the team. So listen if you a fiend. Hey. Go Rod, go Steve, go Phil, go Dev, go Rod, go Steve, go Phil, go Dev. Washington football addicts, baby. Let's go.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
What is up? What is up? What is up? Washington Football Nation, Washington Football Addicts. We're live again for a little pregame show. It is 15:45 East Coast time, 3:45 for you non-military types. And we're going to do a little pregame chat with you guys. So, fellas, Dev, please tell us who you're supposed to be.
My wife's sex slave.
Yeah.
Gimp mask and all.
Yeah.
It's a Sin Cara mask, though, which means that you
kind of hot.
Does that mean you botch it often?
Oh, it's messed up.
That is messed up, man. Look at that. Well, let's go over some inactives here real quick. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. Let's go. Okay. So, inactive today, just recently announced. We got De'Ami Brown, Curtis Samuel.
No surprise.
Sam Cosme, Brandon Sheriff, Cornelius Lucas.
Oh, so we're gonna be leaning on what's his name? Sadiq Charles.
Yeah.
To be our right tackle. Well, let's see if a year and a half of development has led to anything.
I know.
Right there.
We shall see. Hey, listen, Sadiq Charles, just give me more than 5 snaps, man. Give me 5 snaps, and we're more success than last year. But no, for real, I hope he's playing well, man. We need him to play well. We want him to play well, but
I mean, supposedly he's a lot better than what we've seen. So we'll find out.
We shall find out.
And William Jackson III out kind of bothers me, but
yeah, I mean,
he was out last week, so
yes, he was, and it's about time. Like I want to see him play William Jackson cornerback, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, put him in his own. He's not a. I mean, sorry, put him in man coverage. He's not a zone guy. Sorry, opposite of what Josh Norman was. And it's rough, man. It's rough. Not gonna lie. But that's our inactives for today. Brown, Samuel, Cosme, Lucas, Sheriff, Jay Sternberger, William Jackson III.
So we get to see Charles at tackle, right?
Yep.
We do. We get to see Sadiq Charles at tackle. And like I said, give me 5 snaps, man. More than 5.
That's the thing that really makes me wonder, because this game, because it's going to be close, it's going to be who controls the line of scrimmage more than anything else in a close game. That's determining who the winner is who controls the line of scrimmage. So,
we got Andy Burrows.
Andy Burrows with the immediate
21-20 Washington. All right, let me start logging these bad boys before we lose sight. All right, as we wait for that to come up. Yep.
My name is Juventude Jenkins, by the way.
Not Guerrero.
Jamarcus Guerrero.
Andy has got
Marcus Guerrero. I like that one.
All right, so let's go over the Broncos inactives. Mike Purcell, D lineman, big one, linebacker Von Miller. That's what we needed today.
Huge.
That's what we needed today. Quarterback Brett Rippon. I know Phil has a soft spot for him. Hey, I liked him coming out of Boise State.
So did
Andy,
late round
So
draft
did I.
pick.
Steve, you and I were on the Brett Rippon train as a
I
potential.
watched him
project
play,
quarterback.
actually. I think he played one game in his first year. It made some great throws, and I'm like, oh, he looks good. And then he just went to shit. So, but who knows?
He's got an arm on him. I mean, he's definitely got the Rippon family arm.
He does. And true, yes, Dev is looking better than normal, by the way. Safety Jamar Johnson, Deontay Spencer.
hey, do they even have cool holidays in Great Britain? What kind of holidays do y'all celebrate?
Boxing Day.
The fuck is it?
It's the day after Christmas when you box up all the gifts you don't want and send them
Here's
back.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna give everyone a beautiful shot at this one.
It's funny because the Juventud shit's hilarious because he does have movie's hair.
William Tamoney, thank you for joining
us. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
If you got a score prediction, put it in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and review the score predictions we currently have on file. We have, because I do keep these, by the way. We have.
Is it weird that I had all this stuff here? Wasn't even for Halloween. Like, that's the weird thing about it.
No, not weird. Not weird at all. Not weird at all, Dev.
It ties in the back. It's a real one. It ties in the back, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Booyaka, booyaka. 619.
All right. We got recap of the scores. I am the only one against the grain right now. We have 28-25 Washington, Dev. Phil, 27-26 Washington. T-Ho, 30-17 Washington. Antonio Brown, 24-17 Washington. Shotguns, 24-17 Washington. Andy Burrows, 21-20 Washington. I'm the only one who has Washington losing this game 31-27. Heaven help me if we win, because y'all just pile on. Just make sure you just give it to me. What's up, Marcus? This is a crucial game for some players. Kenny Pickett impressed me yesterday, and I can see him in a Washington football team uniform next year. Yeah, Kenny Pickett out of Pittsburgh, but you know what? As he plays better, his stock is going to rise. So,
fuck Kenny Pickett, man. I want Malik. I want Malik.
For where Kenny I think Pickett we're going to finish, no, I don't think Kenny Pickett's going to be our guy.
I want Malik.
I don't think we're going to be so bad as to get Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, that's the key. And if it's going to take a lot of capital to move up.
And I don't think we should. Everybody says this draft class is going to be so horrible, blah, blah, blah. And it's going to be a horrible draft class of quarterbacks. Funny because there's a lot of names being thrown about in that first round. And you don't need the class to be good. You just need your pick to be good.
Right.
In fact, it's better if we have the one good quarterback in the draft class and everybody else's picks suck.
I'm okay with that. Keep shooting your shot till you get your quarterback. I don't care how many times it takes. Kenny Pickett's good.
Look,
Kenny Pickett's been playing for 6 years.
Look at the exalted draft class of 2021. It hasn't been all wine and roses for everybody with these picks that they made. Yeah, Mac Jones is playing a lot better than I ever thought he would, because I thought Mac Jones was going to be just total ass.
You sure did.
But we've seen what's the kid Trey
Lance.
Trey Lance. God, I couldn't think of his name. Trey Lance is struggling.
They're all struggling. Feels
Justin
good.
Fields is struggling. Zach Wilson's struggling. Trevor Lawrence hasn't even played, hasn't had that breakout number one pick game you expect at least some point halfway through a season. So we can exalt great draft class, horrible draft class, but you don't know how good the class is until they actually start playing. Right now, the best playing quarterback out of the entire draft class is Mac Jones.
Yep.
Who I didn't think should even be a first rounder. So that tells you can evaluate to death.
All right. So let me pull up the I keep track of all of our predictions, just so you know. There's a running file of every prediction we've ever made for scores this year. So here we sit right now. Cody Jones. We got Cody at Scotty going to pull his head up out today and use his tools as intended for once. 34-30 Washington football team. So, sorry, that's a typo. There you go.
Man, watch us win 43-30.
Yep. Andy says most people call this dressed up Halloween. To Dev, it's just Sunday. That is the truth. Ain't that right, Dev? That's just Sunday, right? You got all kinds of costumes. Jamarcus Guerrero. Where's Jamarcus Guerrero? Where you at? There is Jamarcus Guerrero. Yeah, it proves how shit we are at talking draft already. That's right, Andy. We were all like, oh, this guy, that guy, quarterback. It's hard to say. That's why I'm like, you know what? Stop this quarterback retread nonsense bullshit. Go get a guy. Evaluate a guy. Go get a guy. I don't care. Find the guy you want. Go get him. I'm tired of being a quarterback purgatory. And then next year,
I'll tell you what. Let's remember we did try. We did try in the offseason to go even better than Fitzpatrick.
That's fine. Yes, but what's the backup plan? I don't like the backup plan we're currently on. That's Kyle Allen, Taylor Heineke. How about
that was plan C? You gotta remember that's plan C.
Draft a guy.
Plan B was Fitzpatrick. Plan A was I wouldn't even say that. Fitzpatrick was plan C.
Yeah.
I think Derek Carr was plan B.
Yep.
Stafford was plan A. Look at this.
Antonio Brown says Washington football should come out on top overall. What do y'all think? Hey, Antonio, I'll share it again. We just shared the scores of what everyone has predicted so far. And I'm going to show you right now. We just talked about inactives. There we go. If you can't see it, there it is.
Everybody
I'm gonna add one more to this list. Marcus says 28-21 Denver. All right, I got somebody on my side. Look at that. I got you. So those are our scores. Just so y'all know, I keep track of all the scores. Because if someone does get it, we'll give something away. Todd Finney says, time to put up or shut up Ron Rivera. That is right. That is the truth. Put up or shut up.
Hey, y'all see the news where they're talking about Jack Del Rio may go to USC?
I saw that.
For him, I think.
No, OJ Simpson said that.
It is OJ, not news.
OJ ain't never lied before, man.
No, he hasn't.
Right.
What?
He has not.
Never told a lie, man.
Marcus says Charles at right tackle got him interested. Yep. We're gonna see how it goes, man. I'm more interested to see how many plays he plays, and I hope he's healthy. I just want to see him be on the field for more than one series because we didn't see it last time. Cody says Dev got to put the mask back on. That boy way too scared without it. Oh, he said
Who
it was.
Who said that?
Cody Jones says the mask was an improvement. Look at that.
Oh man, which one, man? I got plenty of masks.
Jamarcus Guerrero or Jason? Marcus said Rivera traded a 5th-round pick for Kyle Allen, and he can't get on the field. It's on Rivera, the quarterback issue. Yes, we gave a 5th-round pick to Carolina for Kyle Allen. Do you guys know how much Teddy Bridgewater cost Denver to get out of Carolina? Just take a guess.
I can't remember. What was it?
6th-round pick. We paid a 5th-round pick for Kyle Allen, and Denver got Teddy Bridgewater for a 6th-round pick. Come on.
I mean, that Carolina got a corner for a 5th-round pick too, to All Pro.
It's crazy.
We took a 5th round. San Francisco got a 5th-round pick for fucking Trent Williams.
It was different off season though, Steve. Different off.
No, it was 2 years ago.
I mean, all I'm saying is San Fran got a 5th-round pick for All Pro tackle. So for some dumbass gave them an All Pro tackle for a 5th-round pick.
Bruce.
Bruce
Allen gave up an opportunity to get a 1st-round pick for.
This is costume, man. This ain't real.
We say Bruce is like Voldemort. Is that how we kind of call Lucifer Voldemort? There's Harry Potter fans out there.
I'm telling you, everybody forgets the most evil person out of this organization past 2 decades. The most absolutely abjectly evil person isn't even the owner. It was Bruce Allen. Dan Snyder sucks, but Bruce Allen is evil. That dude is cancer and AIDS and Ebola and some mutated form of COVID all wrapped up in the one slimy package.
That's a lot. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot, Phil. Let's see if the spread has changed. So I see Denver gained a half point on the site that I play at, my bookie. So Denver on my site is -3.5. When we talked on our podcast on Wednesday, it was Denver 3. So Denver -3.5.
Still kind of a pick 'em. I mean, really, if you put a neutral site, that's Denver by half a point. So that's a pick 'em.
And you know what? I'm shocked that that half point didn't swing in Washington's favor to be -2.5 with Von Miller being out. I'm shocked how
Todd,
Von
you're
Miller
right.
being out.
You know what? A lot of people put money on Denver.
Yeah. Oh, they want to sweeten the. Todd says Bruce Allen is a gift that keeps on giving, guys.
Todd is right.
So is herpes.
Damn, so is herpes.
I was gonna say it if you didn't, Bill.
Then they put that in the light speed program, don't they? You know, cure herpes, motherfucker.
You know what? And it's going to be something next year, and the year after, and the year after, and the year after. It's always going to be something, man.
Why don't we ever got diseases that help people? Like, why don't they have something to make your dick grow like 3 inches? You know, some shit like that. Like, I would be all for catching that shit.
Yeah, well,
it's something that makes you lose a ton of weight.
It's called, you get big old balls, man.
Elephantitis.
Balls part. That's why you don't want big. That sucks. I seen that one guy, man. Woo.
When I was younger, played catcher in Little League, and I had a cup on, but I caught this pitch. It just bounced up. I mean, it just got me. And boy, let me tell you, some swollen natural elephantitis in the worst possible way. Oh my gosh!
Man, I see my cousin. My cousin got a vasectomy done.
The worst.
My cousin got a vasectomy, and he said, "Man, don't ever do this." And he lifted up his gown. Man, it looked like a grapefruit, bro. I was like, "Ain't no way, son."
Let's go over some scores real quick. NFL. So Carolina beat Atlanta 19-13. That's crazy because that spread was jacked. Buffalo is barely beating Miami 20-11. That's surprising. So
it's not. That's a rival game. Things like that happen, man.
It is.
We're gonna barely lose to the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's how it usually works out, right?
Yeah. Rival teams.
But I mean, I just figured Buffalo is so good. I know you always play the teams, your division teams close. San Francisco with Jimmy Garoppolo was up 33-22 with 1:30 left in the fourth. Pittsburgh is about to beat Cleveland 15-10. That's a jacked up score. And Philly just trounced Detroit 44-6. I got to look at the line on that one to figure out how did they actually beat them? Was it all defensive, like turnovers? Like did Jared Goff throw like 50 interceptions or something? Let's see here. Jalen Hurts didn't do anything. 9 for 14, 103 yards. Gardner Minshew 2 for 2 for 11 yards. They had a shit ton of running though. 130. They ran for ball over 200 yards. That's why. And Jared Goff had 5 sacks taken. So I don't know, fellas. I don't know.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the Miami Buffalo stats, and just like it should not be. Buffalo should be ahead by way more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does look like that.
Everything is Buffalo literally has better stat lines in every way. More total yards, more passing yards, more rushing yards, more total plays. The only category is that Miami has less yards and penalties, but they have the same number of penalties, and they've ran the ball 2 more times than Buffalo has. Other than that, everything is in the Bills' favor. But at the same time, I mean, there's only 3 minutes left in that, or 2.5 minutes left in that game. Oh crap! Tua just got intercepted.
Marcus said, "I'm seeing improvement in Jamin Davis." Yeah, he played well last week. He did have a couple side to side gaffes. I remember a play going outside the sidelines. He kind of whiffed on, but kind of made up for it with his speed. But hey, listen, we need that guy to cover tight ends. That's what we need. Noah Fant today. Cover Noah Fant, Jamin Davis. You're athletic. Cover him. People just kept talking about your athleticism. Cover Noah Fant. Todd Finney says 30-24 Washington football team with a Halloween shocker. Hey, I wouldn't be. I'd take it. Hey, check this out. The Jets are up over the Bengals 34-31 with their backup quarterback Mike White, 37 for 44, 405 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Who is this?
Jets going to print up a Legend of Mike White T-shirt.
This dude got drafted in 2018, 5th round pick, went to Western Kentucky, 6'5", 220, big boy. Western Kentucky. I didn't know they produced
God,
football players.
Be pretty cool if we had a big guy like that.
I don't remember last
Quarterback
time we had a
instead of a
quarterback
midget.
over 6 whatever. 6
Yeah,
foot.
we
Have
had
we?
Dwayne
thought it was Kirk.
Haskins was 6'4", 6'5".
He
I
was
thought it was
6'4",
Kirk.
6'5". Kirk was probably like what, 6'2",
Kirk
maybe?
was 6'3".
6'3". I want to say Todd Collins was kind of tall. Jason Campbell was kind of tall.
Jason Campbell was 6'3". Todd Collins is about 6'2". Something like that. But Brunell was 6'2". We haven't had too many big, tall guys in the pocket. I mean, what's the kid? Jason Johnson, the one who came in.
Josh Johnson from
Josh Johnson. That's what it was. Josh Johnson was 6'6". I do wish we'd given him another chance, just because instead of going after,
at least as a backup.
Yeah, I mean, I think he earned a backup spot. I mean, if nothing else, that last season where you could have had him and Dwayne in there, and you could have had Jason Johnson kind of run that offense until Dwayne was ready.
Yep.
Definitely. I liked watching him better than Colt McCoy.
Yeah. Antonio Brown says the trade deadline's coming up soon. What's a major position they should focus on other than quarterback? Antonio, we talked about this on the podcast on Thursday. We basically nothing. I don't think we need to make any moves.
Trade Sheriff. Fuck all that noise.
No. Hold on. That's one thing. Like, I don't think we need to pick up anybody.
I would pick up a corner or a linebacker if you could, or pick.
No, I don't think so, man.
I'd rather pick, but if somebody wants to give us a linebacker that don't want to be here next year, like if we could have got what's your boy from Cowboys that just got released?
Vander Esch? Oh,
the one that got released, definitely Vander Esch. But if we could get Vander Esch, you also might not sign back because they don't have any money. If we could get Vander Esch out of a guy that's not going to be here, I'd take that shit.
Yeah.
Not that it would ever be Dallas. They would never do anything.
I will say this. I really do think we need a deep safety. If they're not going to use who's on the roster to play deep safety, if they're not going to go with a DeShazer, they're not going to go with a Jeremy Reeves. Obviously, you don't have faith in anybody else, but Bobby McCain ain't it. He ain't it right now. But I will say this. I would say linebacker, but I liked how Landon played in that Buffalo nickel.
Yeah, he did well. It's going to be interesting because someone's going to have to take on Brandon on an expiring contract, and that's a big. What if he doesn't want to sign? So that way you're going to get 7 games out of him.
I think they make that arrangement. You would make that arrangement before
sign and trade. Yes, you would think sign and trade.
They will make that arrangement before he leaves.
Yes, Travis Johnson says Denver wins. I'm with you. So is myself and Marcus Edlin. We both say Denver wins. I say
give us a score, Travis. You get entered for pylon.
I think this is gonna be the game where everybody smokes the dope, man. I think this is the game where Heineke does so well that people literally turn into fiends again and they forgot how that felt. And then they start getting on the sack again, talking about Heineke, he's great, he's great.
We still are.
Then he plays well against Tampa Bay again.
On his nuts is off his nuts.
But I'm saying there's a lot of people off his nuts that can be put back on him though.
I mean, I kind of done that, but I never was fully on board. I always said he earned the right to audition.
I think he should have the job the rest of the year, man.
Hey, Dev, Marcus said Jalen Smith is the guy you're talking about from Dallas. That's who it is. He's right.
Yeah.
Jalen
Smith.
Yeah. Cody says we should trade Brandon for a side linebacker or a corner.
I agree with Cody.
I do too. Who's going to give away a
draft
good corner? Yes, get a draft pick. This year, I'm writing this year off, man. Probably a terrible attitude to have.
By the way, Cody, why you calling me ugly? Guess what though? You ain't gotta be cute if you got money. Only ugly people who care about being cute. Ain't that right, Merk?
Which is why I worry about that all the time. But anyway,
Antonio Brown says we should get a veteran. Yeah, maybe. Marcus said we should have Jeremy Reeves on the roster. We let him go a while ago, right?
Yes.
He's on the practice squad, isn't he?
Yeah.
We've done so much. We have done so much practice squad movement this year. It's been odd.
Odd is not.
Justin says 27-17 Skids. All right, I'm logging it. 27-17.
Justin Sawyer, no relation to Tom.
Nope. All right. So as it stands, I'm gonna read these again. Dev 28-25 Washington. Phil 27-26 Washington. Me, Steve 31-27 Denver. T-Ho, 30-17 Washington. Antonio Brown, 24-17 Washington. Shotguns, 24-17 Washington. Andy, 21-20 Washington. Cody, 34-30 Washington. Denver. Marcus says 28-21 Denver. Todd Finney, 30-24 Washington. And 27-17 Washington from my man Justin Sawyer. Andy, if you're still listening, I don't know if you are. I think you're gonna stay up and watch this game. So that should be for it was a 6-hour difference. It's just a really, really late game. I think it's that long for the UK time conversion. Oh, you got a raiding costume, bro.
Dude.
Is that a raiding costume? Is that just a coolie hat?
Representing the East Side motherfuckers.
Far East Side.
All right, fellas. Well,
we'll
call this a 2-minute warning. It's 4:10. Just got a few minutes left before we shut it down. Any closing thoughts on today's game, fellas? Anybody in the chat? Dev, Phil?
I'm going to say this. I think that this is going to be a bit of a make or break as far as where we go with this season. Remember, we started the season 2-5 last year, and we ran off. Well, we ran off to the end of the season. Actually, we started 2-7. I'm sorry, but 2-5. If you want to have any shot at the playoffs, you have to start making the run now. You have to turn it around now. A win going into the bye week would be very good because we're going to come out of this bye week with a much healthier team than we have now.
Yep.
We'll have Logan Thomas back. We may have Sheriff back. We may have a few Curtis Samuel back as well. So this is a game where it's going to be close. We have a shot. Now is the time. Take advantage. Try to get this win going into the bye week so you can come into it with some momentum, come out of it healthier, and then you can try to make a run. If you're going to make that run for the playoffs, now's the time you got to do it.
Yep. True story. That's right, Antonio Brown.
Cody's right.
HTTR. Cody says, Dev,
Yeah, I see.
you don't need a big bank account if you're big enough in the right.
Truth be told, I'm smiling all those bank accounts and all the other places. So I'm, medium. That's my goal. Dream medium.
Dream medium.
Yeah.
Cody's right. How many dudes with a 1-bedroom apartment and a air mattress are out there slaying down?
Yeah. Hey, Marcus says, I listened to Doc Walker. He said that our coaches are playing checkers, not chess. I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree in some cases where you guys got to question their strategic moves that they're making or not making.
One of us is playing a different game than the other. Either the coaches are playing chess and we're playing checkers, or we're playing chess and they're playing checkers. But right now, it just seems like we can't even play Connect 4 at this point.
Yeah.
It's
can't even get out of our own way sometimes. Well, we'll see. So kickoff is in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We got the live game thread all queued up, ready to go. So if you post
threads, I'm gonna warn you now. If you post separate threads outside the game thread, I will lock commenting on you real quick. The game thread is there for a reason. Don't spam the page on Facebook.
Phil cares so much. That's what we need. I don't have the energy.
I take my job.
It takes
seriously.
It takes enough energy for me to just say, "Hey, bro, join the game thread." that drains me enough. But you know what? The people
I don't even join the
game
thread. Every time I do, I get banned.
Here's the thing. I could be dog ass tired all day. When the game's on, my energy level is up.
Dude, I got banned on both of those threads. I got banned like 30 days because of both. One of them I said that AGG is a pussy, banned me 10 days. And then I told Rod I'm going to come kidnap him, and they banned me for like 30 days. So I don't even comment on the fucking fan thread no more, man. That's some bullshit. If you listen to this metaverse, if you listen to this metaverse, you're an asshole.
All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. We will
Winkle boss forever, motherfucker. Hey.
Yeah. Let's all hope for a victory today, because if not, we're going into the bye week at 2-6. It's hard to recover from that. We've seen it before in 2012 with the magic of Robert Griffin. Pretty nice, but
Look, all of our playoff runs in this century came with us making a late season run of some kind.
I hate that. It drives me insane. Can we just
So
win like normal teams?
we're going to have to do it again. I mean, luckily there is some history on our side, but
yeah. Good, bad, indifferent. You're right. You are right. Okay, fellas. Well, let's shut it down.
Hell
See you
to
guys
the-
in the live stream.
Hell to the werewolves.
Hey, happy Halloween, everyone. Stay safe. I probably won't get to watch a whole lot of the game. I'll be out with my kids.
You know how dope this game would be if we were called the werewolves on Halloween. We had a game. That'd be dope. We'd be called the werewolves, man.
That's right. Be pretty sick.
Washington werewolves.
The Wolves. Wolves are coming. Red Wolves.
It would be awesome.
Phil's Wolves.
Have a
you notice that all the talk about that name has completely fallen off the face.
Well, because there's so much other shitty things to talk
it's
about.
like take a list of things we could talk about.
I'm so thankful for
If we're
that.
talking about if the worst thing about this team we're talking about is the Red Wolves and the name, hey, we're in a good place.
Right.
That
Remember when that was the number one thing to talk about? I almost forgot we didn't have a name. Like I forgot that existed. I'm like, hell, we watched it.
I am dreading. I am dreading after the Super Bowl.
Man, they should release that shit like right now. They should release that and the Wilkerson report the same day. Like knock it out the same day.
And just,
that's why they probably got in the pocket.
We found out that Dan was doing some shit. He was peeing on girls and shit. By the way, call the werewolves.
That would be just.
Hey guys, guess what? We're the werewolves. We found out. We found out that Dan was hiding the weapons of mass destruction in small print. Like what else could happen?
So Dan Snyder had the WMDs after all. Damn,
Dan Snyder
was in Ashford, not in Iraq.
If they find out Dan Snyder's peeing on people, man, I'm gonna leave the team. I'm gonna be like, right, dog. That's the line. The line is drawn in the sand at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Cody says way better than the stupid fucking Red Wolves. Well, that
Red
remains
Wolves,
to be seen.
Werewolves, Timberwolves. Hey,
it don't matter.
Booger Wolves. I know a couple of them.
Hail to the team. The Wizards are 5-1. They were the first team in the NBA to get 5 wins. Mark it.
Who?
The Wizards were the first team in the NBA.
Well, we got 5 wins. What are you talking about?
We got to it before you did.
Listen,
the same day, bro.
The Wizards were the first team to register 5 wins this season. That's all I said. I didn't say anything else.
We beat the hell out of preseason on the buzzer.
You did. You beat that ass. It was bad. They lost almost every game in the preseason.
Yeah, the Wizards played like ass during the preseason.
Obviously,
It's ain't preseason anymore.
Who y'all play tomorrow?
Hold up.
I don't know who play either.
I'll tell you who play tomorrow. Hawks 3-3. So we'll see. Next barbershop, we'll talk about basketball in the next barbershop when we get around to doing that.
Oh God, that's gonna be heated.
Yeah. All right, fellas. 6-minute warning. We'll catch you guys.
Go get your chips. Go get your beer. We'll see you all Thursday. We'll see you all.
ATG still a pussy.
Woo, woo, woo. Bye week. Let's go. Peace.
I can't keep